Hey, welcome back to Ever Crisis Final Fantasy. This is Al Shalant. Today I'm gonna do a banner pull video. Never did one of these before. Before I start pulling, could look at the weapons a little bit, look at my wish list, look at the stamp card. Yeah, let's look at the stamp card first. It's kind of terrible. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 guarantees over 3 pages, which is not a lot. I have a whole bunch of Glen weapon parts, so I have more Cloud's weapons set on the card for now. Let's see, weapon parts. Cloud's I'm trying to save. Almost got 1,000 of Glen's, so we'll see how that goes. Cloud's weapon is pretty nice. Let's look at it at OB10. So this will be a new boost attack ice sub with 56 points in ice, which is better than the choices we have right now. Silver Staff and Cloud's AoE Ice Sword, which I think have 42 ice at 130. But the stat 672, it ain't really that high. It's better than Cloud's other AoE sword that has boost attack, but it's a bit lower than Aerith's Silver Staff. I think is at 684. This weapon is going to apply ice weakness 30%. It's going to come in handy on the dungeon rank this week. They advertise it as an ice dungeon, but I think 3 of the bosses don't have a weakness. So adding this weakness to Rufus, to Genova, and to the Shadow Twins is going to make a big difference. I tried the dungeon a couple times already. Seems like I'm going to go for Genova second to last and try to wipe her out with summons. But you can't do that without the ice weakness. And she goes into a sigil phase pretty quickly after the battle begins. So unless you can apply this ice weakness to her, you're gonna waste a whole bunch of ATB on Genova in the dungeon rank just from breaking her sigils. And one of the major components of score in dungeon rank is ATB usage. So I think it's like more than 50 sigils you have to break. And with the boost at 5 each, that's 10 sigils have to be thrown, 3 ATB each. It's like wasting 30 sigils for the fight, or wasting 30 ATB, I mean. Apologies. So this is going to be a biggie for the dungeon rank if you want to score well. Go over to Snow's weapon. I really like it. Our abilities are nice. A lot of HP, a lot of MDef. This is rounding out his kit very nicely. It's lowering magic attack and raising magic defense. Also, it implies enfeeble. It also does a considerable amount of single target magic ice damage. So Glenn is on the way to becoming a well-rounded tank. It's just a shame that this is going to be a crossover weapon that not very many people are going to pull on this. I don't believe, with Anniversary just ending and Nier around the corner. But I'm ready to put some weapon parts into it. It's going to go very nice with his new costume too that we just got. The free costume has an R ability that increases the M attack down tier, so we'll have M attack down ×4. And that costume also has 10% all element resistance, which is comparable to Barrett's Reprieve costume from the Rebirth crossover, which is 20% all element resist. So he's the second of the 3 tanks to get an element resist costume. Now we're just waiting on Angeal to get one too. I already got Sid's ultimate last week. It is very strong as well. Um, right here, physical weapon boost, magic weapon boost. That's not amp. I read this incorrect last week and I thought it was amp, which is the thing that makes just your next attack stronger, but this is a buff. It's similar to the buff on Fusion Sword from Cloud, where he gives himself weapon boost. But this is for everybody. It lasts 60 seconds. There's 2 charges of it, so very strong. Extra 30% damage for everybody for 2 minutes across the 2 charges. And also, stream phase haste. We get 15 seconds of haste as soon as you enter the sigil phase with him. That's what stream phase means, is when the sigil phase starts. Similarly, Vincent's death penalty has a ATB boost for stream phase, which gives the party 3 ATB when the sigil phase starts. Very, very cool ultimate weapon. I just wish Sid got some more love, some more weapons in the game, instead of just being cornered off into ice buffing and debuffing, which these new ice weapons are kind of taking him out of that niche. You don't really need him now with the new Cloud and Tifa. And the other thing he's good at is magic lightning. All right, let's look at the wish list. I just put some of the newer weapons on here. Vincent's Galleon Roar. Our abilities are nice for a damage build. Sephiroth's Water Sword. Already have this one OB10. I'm working on plus 20ing it. I think it's at plus 17 right now. Similar with the Rocker's Guitar. Also good for subs. Good in Yuffie's offhand. And a couple of the new Desperado weapons. I don't have any of these set particularly for the dungeon rank. I got my build pretty much sorted for that. Just want to get these ones boosted a little bit. If you are looking for things to go with the dungeon rank, Magic Ice, so that enhanced sword from Cloud, boost attack Ice. Oh, I replaced one of mine there. Oops. What was that? I'll figure it out eventually. The other boost attack Ice is Silver Staff. Which one is that? It was Vincent's new weapon I had on there. That was it. Awesome. Yeah, those are the boost attack ices. If you need them, M attack / ice. Yuffie's got her Little Red Wreath. Has pretty good stat and our abilities. If you need something just basic for magic build, you got Electro Cannon. Then Vincent's got a whole bunch of options. He's got his new weapon. He's got Sawed Off GS. Is great for boost attack, magic ability potency. Double Stem is M attack, boost magic ability potency. Has a lower M attack, but a really high magic ability potency. Those are some choices to help round out your magic build. Plus you want your M attack, all allies, and of course. Alright, so that's Covering wish list is covering looking over the new weapons. So the costume, boost attack all allies is always nice. 15 points will get us to 7% off the bat, which will be nice because he's not going to have fusion sword in his offhand for the dungeon. So there'll be extra 7% damage just from the costume. The thing about this R ability I don't really like on costumes, because if you do have a boost attack all allies weapon equipped, then there's diminishing returns, because you'll already have like tier 4 or 5 from the equipped weapon. Then 15 more points is only like from the costumes, only a couple more percent damage. But since he won't have a boost attack all allies weapon equipped, it'll just be a plus 7%, which is awesome. Other R abilities is all allies HP. That's cool. And this one, attack, stance, command gauge max, physical, and magic, plus 20%. This is unique. I think this is one of the first, if not the first, that has a command stance plus 20 for both physical and magic on the same costume. Usually it's one or the other. And then we got 20% defense is always useful. So pretty good support costume for Cloud. He's not going to be the main damage dealer for the dungeon. Not sure if I'll end up running this costume over his full throttle costume. It just depends. I'll probably try it with both. But it looks nice. Alright, so that's the costume, that's the weapons. Look over the wish list. So let's get to pulling. Sorry it took so long to get into it. Got 100 tickets. Got almost 160k crystals. I got some red crystals to buy some more tickets along the way. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Two's good. Take 2. One Cloud weapon to start off with. Alright. Do the little skip when he looks up, like I always do. Alright. Just a guarantee. A bunch of purples though. There he goes, beating up lightning. Alright. Grab those up. Next one. One, of course. Here we go. Fingers crossed. And it's a Barrett. He's not even on the wish list. Flame projector. Next one. This will be a guarantee 5-star, not a crossover weapon. Let's hope it is. Here you go, Cloud. You can do it. Oh. And a whole bunch of nothing. None of those are on the wish list. That is fantastic. 2 of them are already plus 20. Totally useless. Go one more time. I'm planning on pulling at least through page 3 on the video. 3? Oh, that's awesome. Maybe a little bit further depending on where we're at with the weapons. And then I might go back in later to finish them off. So we got a Cloud Sword coming. Come on, Glenn. And some wish lists at least. Not looking good on Glenn so far. One. Damn. All right, come on, Cloud. Very disappointing. All right, halfway done with my tickets. There's a red boy. 4, that's awesome. Expect to see a 3 usually when you see the red boy. This is getting us 3 of the stamps at least. Still like to see a Glen. Another goose egg. Got our costume, we're on to page 2. And there's a 1. Balance things out. Can't get too lucky, I guess. Wish we'd start hitting these weapons though. And a Sephiroth. And only 1 crossover weapon hit. Another 1. Getting a little frustrating. So close to that Glen guarantee. Three in a row. Oh no, we had the Sephiroth on the last one, but not very good for the last few pulls. Here comes the Glen axe for sure. There's a 2, take it. Oh. And there's our Glen, and there's a little bit of wish list probably. Alright, I think that'll be it for tickets for me. Oh, there's a black boy. 6! That's awesome! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, depending on what we pull here, I might change up the stamps for the guarantees. Come on. There's a Glen and a Cloud. So, OB1, OB2. Not great. We're almost done with page 2. I'm going to go out and look. Stamp card. Only got a OB2 Glen up there and an OB3 a Cloud up there. So there's not a whole lot I can change. It's just not hitting very well. So let's go some more. Maybe I will be pulling past page 3. Got some crystals to spare. Oof. I can't complain after getting a 6. Just the guarantee. It's OB3. Save that for later. Man. Gotta hope that some of those 5-star guarantee stamps are gonna bring in either one of the crossover weapons at this point. Alright, I see a Glen on the board. Is OB2. I got almost 1,000 weapon parts to OB6. I may change that last stamp to a Cloud. I'm going to hold on that for now. Let's think. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, my thought process here is saving Cloud weapon parts and using Glen weapon parts. Come on, let's go, let's go. Is that a Kate Sith? What's he doing? Go home, Kate, you're drunk. Got a shot for the Cloud Sword without even hitting it. Three, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm just starting to realize now doing a poll video is just I sound pretty crazy talking to myself for like 15 minutes here. Alright, Murasami. There we go. What's it gonna be? Is that Vincent on the wish list? Not very helpful. Right, we're in the crystals now. I think I'm comfortable going down to about 120. One. Alright, that's our last guarantee. Things aren't going so hot. Double Barrett. But why? One more is OB5. Keep on pulling. And that fence keeps on showing up. Not the crossover weapons. I don't even really need copies of that fence weapon. It's already finished. I only put it on there for the small stat increase from the plus levels. Got 2 stamp. And Angeal, Barrett, Kate Sith. Oh, Angeal's actually on the wish list. Okay. My bad. There's a red boy. There's 3. Alright, let's hope. Hope and pray. The cloud? Don't bait me. It better be. Okay. Cool. We're almost OB6 there. There's the 4K in the shop. You. Nothing. Feels bad. Go. Euphies. That weapon might be done by now. Sure it is. I'm gonna pull that one off. Boosted and pull it off. Check where we're at with oh, it might have one more to go. Yeah, I'll leave it on. Let's see where we're at. OB5. OB2 feels real bad. OB7 with all the parts though. Let's go back in and pull a bit more. We're starting page 4. There's 2. I'll be 1 away from that guarantee. Fingers crossed, guys. Let's turn this luck around. Talk myself into it. There's a cloud. Oh, that's a hard bait. What even is that? Organics? That is garbage. Straight garbage. Oh, there's Kate Sith. Got a 6 stamp again. So we got a guarantee, and then we're 1 away from the next guarantee. So at this point, I think I'm going to go to page 5 for the video. Come on, big money. Don't be disappointing. There's a Glenn. Aoife's out partying with the boys too. Aoife, Kate, Barrett, they need to go home. That is bizarre. I've hit that axe so few times that it took me until the end of page 4 to get the shop for it to pop. And it's the second shop for it. Oh, another. 5's great. 5's great. I keep getting stamps. I'll keep on pulling. Come on. And that last no, it's Lucia. I always get Lucia and Yuffie's silhouettes mixed up. Keep on looking at that number and it keeps on staying very low. Here we go. 1. Okay. If those are the crossover weapons, that'll be great. And they are sweet. I didn't want to cheer before, you know. All right, so we're getting there with his weapon parts. I'd like to get one more. OB6. The 4K one from the shop will be OB7. I'll probably pull until I see another either. Still giving me shot packs. Yeah, maybe 3 more pulls. I was prepared to go down to 120 fake crystals. More stamps. Yeah, let's finish out the page and see where it leaves us. I'm prepared to use all of Gwen's weapon parts, but I wouldn't really love to do it, you know? You probably won't have another crossover or limited anytime soon. Vincent again. Unlucky. And I did the superstitious thing where I didn't include Glenn or Cloud on the oh, another black one. Another 6 stamp. These stamps are outrageous. What was it? Did I get like 2 6s and a 5? Or maybe even more than that. Guess if you pull a lot, you'll get the stamps sooner or later. Double Angeal. That's disappointing. Let's see. Maybe we'll go to the next guarantee. I'm showing now how I have no restraint. But I've been building up crystals for so long, and I felt the need to start using them. Nothing. Disappointing. Not even a cloud weapon on there. There's a red boy. Yeah, this might be the last pull. Yeah, we'll cut it off right here. Even. Fingers crossed we get something for the last one. A lot of pulls and didn't get a Sid ult either. Even though I already had it. I got 2 of them last week. Who's that? Lucia and what's his face? Matt. Cool. So I think this was successful. Page 6 again. I stopped right around where I did last week. I might go back in. I don't want to use all those blend weapon parts. I have almost enough to OB10 it if I use all of them, plus a couple of these boxes. But there's no guarantee that I'll get another one. Maybe I'll buy the 4K copy from the shop. For Cloud, however, I'm in a bit of a tricky situation. I don't want to use his weapon parts. See where we're at for Cloud. But yeah, the pulls are over if you wanted to tune out now. I'm just checking to see where the weapons are at before I sign off. Okay. OB6 with weapon parts. OB9. Gonna get at least the 4K copy from the shop. I'll probably have to use a little bit of parts and get the 5K ones too. It hurts. Is what it is though. Right, thanks for stopping by and checking out my polls. We went pretty deep into the banner. Used a good amount of crystals and my tickets. See you guys next time. Look out for my video. Will be coming later tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna do just a quick run through the dungeon without save scumming. I'm just gonna go through the bosses once and try to pick out the buffs. I haven't figured that out yet, but just to show a dry run of the dungeon for the first day. I'm gonna try to get that done tonight. I might not be able to post it till tomorrow. Anyways, take care. Thanks a lot. This is El Chalant again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.